Hi, it's Jake here with Nerf Splash Mouth of the Super Soaker line, doing another water blaster review. This one is a pump action, not pressurized, but just simply as you pump it, it fires. No trigger. This water blaster does have one special feature. The entire top opens up and you can dump water out. And that locks open, and it's also the fill port. So, bending down to grab my hose, very easy to fill. That makes for a extremely easy to fill water blaster. And also makes for a very good surprise attack. If you get close to somebody, you shot them a couple times, you can then flip that open, dump it right on their head. That's the idea behind it. Now, in practice, it is very easy to use. As you can see, this is smaller than the Buzz Beat that I just reviewed, the Outlaw, which I said is basically the best water blaster in the market, and I'll stand by that. This one doesn't challenge it. Let's just put it that way. I don't know if you can see that, but this example I have is only a month old, and I can't get it to stop leaking. I believe it has something to do with the silicone seal here. This is molded into the lid, and even if it does click in, and even if you make sure it's pressed all the way down, it never fully seals. It's always going to be dripping, leaking, so you absolutely cannot store this with water in it. You must make sure it's dry. Now, again, Nerf doesn't have the patent for the pressurized system anymore. That was something that Laramie made, and of course there was a whole deal with that. So a lot of theirs do not have that anymore. Only a couple of their models do. Most of them are this pump action style, which is okay, and it's very easy and simple to hand this off to somebody, let them use that. However, I do think the pressurized system is superior. But I'm going to take this and let you see the example of both firing methods, which would be, I'm going to shoot at my battle bunker target again, and then of course this is just literally dump it out. But I'll refill it, and here we go. Okay, again, we're 35 feet away. Got my blaster right here off to the left of the camera. You see my tape coming in from the left lower portion of the screen, and I will fire it and see if I can hit that battle bunker at 35 feet. Well, it is reaching there. It is reaching there just fine. So it's got about the same range as the Buzz Beat Outlaw, which we've used this for about a month now, and it's been hot enough here where we live that we've had a number of water gun fights. And that's it. Let me refill it again, and we'll move in closer. Okay, once again, at 15 feet, I will just simply pump it until it runs out and let you see what it looks like when right at a target. Okay, we're out. That is one downfall to the Splash Mouth here. Besides from the non-stop leaking, as you see, it has always leaked from the moment I filled it up the very first time. And while this feature is neat, the moment you do that, you're out. you're out of water. You no longer can fire. So it's a neat thing though. We've used it with our family, with my wife and 2 girls, and it's turned out to be a pretty fun little water blaster. Just don't expect it to be the most effective, but it's been easy for everybody to use. I mean, my 8-year-old can use it, and everybody has had fun. So I can recommend it. It's nowhere near the top of the list, but it's worth having. So, and I picked this up actually, of all places, I picked this up at a not a Walmart, but a Kroger. I picked this up at a Kroger marketplace. That is the large Krogers that have all kinds of other things besides groceries. And my local Super Kroger, I'll call it, actually has a pretty good Nerf section, and I picked this up there for $9.99. So it's not a bad buy. Compared to the Buzz Beat Outlaw, though, I wouldn't pick this over it, but it's worth having in your collection, you know, for a family for family water fights. But this is Mongoose Jake with my review of the Nerf Super Soaker Splash Mouth. And what I would say is it has its issues, but it's still worth picking up. It's $10 and it has a neat little feature that has drawbacks of lots of leaks, but hey, it is fun to just dump this on somebody's head. But again, Mongoose Jake, and I thank you for watching.